Hi, I'm Geof Smith. I'm the deacon at St. John's Episcopal Church in Essex, Connecticut. And during the month of June, my daughter had the idea, and I've followed along with her, and we're standing at the corner of North Main Street and Prospect Street here in Essex every evening for the month from 5 p.m. until 6 p.m. in solidarity with Black Lives Matter. It's mostly a silent vigil, although not everybody remains silent, but it's just an opportunity to be a witness in our community, a reminder in our community of the importance of equal justice for all. It's what we say in the Pledge of Allegiance. It's what we say in our gospel when we say to love God, love our neighbor, and love our neighbor as ourselves. And we try and witness to that and be a part of that here in Essex. It's been a lot of fun in the last couple of weeks. I mean, it started off and it was just my daughter and myself and her two children, and occasionally her husband when he wasn't working. And we made an announcement on the online services at St. John's, and people from St. John's have started to come. Last night we had 10 people here from St. John's, which was wonderful. We've had the pastor of the local Baptist church just up Prospect Street come down a couple of times. And we've had people from the community who have said, "What are you doing? Hey, I'd like to participate in that." And so we're starting to get people from the community joining us as well. And that's really the important thing, because this is a small community. It's a predominantly white community. And so it's important, I think, for us to bear witness, even though we don't have a lot of people of color in our town itself, that we support our friends and our neighbors and those who are being oppressed and abused by our society right now, to stand in solidarity with them, and ultimately to go to our state house, to go to Congress, to speak to those in power about what we think is important. And this is an issue and a time that is very important to us. Hard on the knees, it's hard on the back. You kind of creak when you get back up, and you realize as you're kneeling there that is how long it took to choke the life out of George Floyd. And that what an incredibly difficult experience that must have been for him. And what a horrible experience it must have been for that police officer, for the officers who stood by and watched him do that to George Floyd, that it is incredibly cruel. And so, as we are kneeling there, it really makes you think about what are the privileges of being white, and how do we go about saying that, you know what, it's time for a change. It's time that everyone be considered equal. For me, it's been a time of prayer, and it's been a time of reflection and really just thinking about what it means in my life, what it means to my family. The kids come out and join us for the first 15 minutes. They're 5 and 7 years old, so they don't want to stand for the whole hour, but it just, it's a time to be together, and a time to be together with those who are really needing us to join them today, and not just wish them thoughts and prayers.
Thank you.